Hi, my name is April Nicole, and welcome to Sister Girl Readings, people. All right, so I'm gonna kind of catch up with the rest of the videos because I know I'm dead ass late and I'm dead ass wrong, but I'm gonna try to catch up and get y'all to speed. Y'all like my nails? I got them done finally. See, I said I was gonna get them done. Okay, so all right, so let's get into this reading, people. Like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments below, and let's jump in. So I left off, we did Taurus already. Let's do our Gemini friends. Gemini. We love Gemini, don't we? Okay. Let's do Gemini. Gemini. Sun, moon, and rising. Gemini. For the month of November. I'm looking at my head like what month is it? I can name my birthday month. Alright. For Gemini, we got the King of Air. That could be an Aquarius, or you could just be going into something legal, maybe the military perhaps, or you could also be into accounting. You could be into the analytical side, or looking at friends, being very firm with friends and firm with enemies. Someone that's very cold or detached, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius Capricorn. The Knave of Cups can be about a person who's very deeply insecure. So maybe you are that. Maybe you, as an air sign man, you feel a little insecure. Maybe you have trust issues that you really don't express to people, and maybe you're very keenly intuitive about people, and so you feel like you don't really want to open up because you feel guarded, and justifiably so. Four of Cups says you're ready to date someone. You're taking an interest in someone. Maybe you feel like it's time to step out and see what life has to offer you. The Eight of Swords can be about clemency or forgiveness of self. Maybe you have a lot of trapped behavior, mental trapped behavior, and now you're ready to break free. You could be ready to get out of a stuck situation where you've punished yourself and been completely negative or just like completely hard on yourself, and now you're ready. Maybe you're breaking free from things that just weren't working in your life. Maybe you were just tired of relationships that just kept disappointing you and keeping you trapped. And now, Hermit, you were in a hermit mode. Maybe you were taking some time out. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but you were taking some time out, just basically feeling out what is the best way to approach a relationship. Maybe you were talking to older people. You can also, with the Hermit card, just be re-emerging from being a hermit, just not really talking to anyone, kind of being stag. Maybe all your friends are coupled up, and maybe you're not booed up yet. Let's get some cards on Gemini on the Eight of Swords reverse. Let's see what you were coming out of. The Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So that's Gemini and Moon and Libra. Maybe you could have been coming out of a situation where the Two of Swords can be stagnation, impartiality, a person who feels like there's so much confusion and conflict. The Two of Swords can also be about a person who they have a lot of clashing of ideas. They don't really know what they want to do. The Knight of Swords can be anguish or anger. Could be arguments, rifts, or cutting words. So maybe you're forgiving yourself for that negative period in your life, or you could just be, leaving a situation that left you in that emotional state. What is the Hermit for Gemini in November? That fell over. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about someone that you don't trust, or an investment that you just feel like you put a lot into and it just didn't manifest. And the Three of Cups, that's about a relationship in which you feel that you're trying to combine. Maybe you don't trust yourself or your group of people. Maybe that's why you went hermit. Maybe you don't fuck with them. Maybe you started changing your friend cycle. Maybe you no longer mess with the same people. Maybe you no longer invest in third-party relationships, or this person is looking down and there's someone behind them. They got to go behind someone's back. Maybe the reason why you don't date people is because people keep leaving you in situations where you're always another person in, or it's never just you and that person, it's always three. This can also be friendly energies. You don't trust friendships. Maybe you don't trust people that aren't older than you. Or maybe you feel like you have to be alone. Let's see, what's 3 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles for Gemini? What is 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups for Gemini? Okay, Knight of Air can be about messages, text messages, DMs, spying. Can be about a person who's taking a vision quest. They're trying to get their sword in life and yield it with precision. They don't really know much about what they're going through, but they're just going to handle it anyway, like a G. And that, for other people that don't know what that means, like a queen or a boss. Maybe you had a third-party relationship with someone younger than you. Maybe it was an air sign person. Or maybe it left you with a child. Maybe that's why maybe you were in a relationship in which it was you and your child and your wife or your husband, and there was some people that didn't trust, and it was because of a third-party relationship, and now it's just you sat by yourself with your child. Let's see, what is the Page of Swords for the Gemini people? Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to come out of a situation where you're rebounding. Punishment. Be careful. Be careful that you're not jumping into situations that you're not ready for. Hangman. No one's thinking or contemplating. Someone needs to spend a lot of time swinging and seeing situations from different perspectives, but not you. You could be persecuting yourself or believing in something that's not true. You could be going into, maybe you're rebounding spiritually and following different practices that don't even fit you as a person. Or you could be following false doctrine with the Hermit reverse. Hangman. The 5 of Pentacles can be about a person who's trying to dig themselves out of a financial bind, but they're not using new ways to do so. You could be hung up on someone's affection. Maybe you're waiting for someone, a younger person, an air sign person. Maybe they're a third-party person, and you don't trust them, but you guys argue, and it leaves you at an impasse. You made a very good decision to leave this person because they were very argumentative and you didn't trust them. They left you in third-party situations where you just feel like you just couldn't really trust them. And the message that you're going to rebound and find something else, you're going to reestablish yourself. But that Hangman is like you're not really looking at situations in a very healthy perspective. What's the Hangman reverse for Gemini? Yeah, 6 of Wands. A lot you must do to become on a very straight and narrow path. Ace of Pentacles. You're too primarily focused on your money. 5 of Wands and competition and overcoming a lot of heartbreak in your life. So you're not really focused on relationships. You may think you're ready, but you're not ready. You need to focus some more time on you. But you are trying to step out and be seen and be counted. I got you, boo, but it's not time yet. Let's see. What else we got here? Let me go take me a sip. Okay. What else, Gemini? Talk to me. Ooh. 9 of Swords. And somebody is really worried about someone cheating and leaving abruptly. Or maybe it's already happened to you. 9 of Swords is contemplating an affair. Maybe somebody is contemplating on having some type of cheating affair. It looks like some girl's just putting her foot out. Maybe somebody's a voyeur. It looks like somebody is trying to. The Tower is about jumping out of something. Liars stay liars, stay put. Cheaters stay cheaters in the Tower reverse. Negative shit don't ever get gotten rid of. It's like if you don't take your garbage out, it just stinks. Yeah, you're contemplating on having some shit hit the fan, maybe. That Mars and Gemini, huh? You got double Mars. Yeah, Mars. It could be Mars and Scorpio, Mars and Taurus, Mars and Gemini. Yeah, it seems like to me that you're contemplating on cheating, or you're contemplating on something. Knight of Pentacles. So this could be about maybe my stomach itching. This could be a Virgo again, or a stable offer of money could be coming in. Hold on, I'm gonna look at that. The Tower card. That 9 of Swords. Maybe, let me see. What is Knight of Pentacles in regards to the Tower and the 9 of Swords reverse? King of Cups can be about a person who's drunk or they're reactionary. They're always waiting for you to jump off and do some shit. So someone is ready to give you stable, under the table commitment if you are a Gemini. Someone is not done drinking, smoking, carrying on. They're crying all over the floor. They're emotionally unstable, spiritually unstable, and in flux. You're just not ready to date off. Just not. Alright, let's see. What else can we get from our Gemini friends? King of Wands and Seven of Swords. Yeah, you just came out of a very fucked up situation. You think you can do it, everything yourself. You're like, I can take it. I can do it all. You can't. You're a very attractive man. Leo, you're proud of who you are, and you're shining and looking attractive with your mane all, looking all handsome. You know, and Seven of Swords is saying that maybe the lies you tell yourself are not true. Maybe you should just sit there and chill. This can also be about a person who's very deceptive. They have a deceptive undertone. They always get caught up in situations that really don't really benefit them. Seven of Swords can also be about a person who's a pariah. Can also be about someone that's a serial cheater. So, again, you may be lying to yourself that maybe you're coming out of something that you used to do to people or was done to you, but you keep attracting it. And Seven of Swords says it will catch up with you. Anything else for Gemini? Yeah, Lovers. Ooh, here you are, first. You have a lot of discontentment, a lot of emotional, you feel like your love life is just dead. The Lover's card is like when something just dies. It's not there anymore. It's curdled up. It's of no use. It's just sitting there like a big curdled ball of milk. I mean, you could make many things out of a curdled ball, but I mean, unless you have the right tools, it's just a missed mission. You're going to end up sick. Or dead. Fatal. Love attraction can be fatal. But the Lover's card is about someone interfering with your happiness. Maybe you feel like there's someone around, an in-law or a friend that's always whispering in someone's ear, telling you that you're not ready, or can be me. Or it could be someone telling you bad advice, lover's advice. You could also feel you're separated from someone that you love on the other side. But Lover's card usually means to me, your heart doesn't match your head. Why is Lover's here for Gemini? Why is Gemini reverse? What is up with Gemini in reverse? It could be dealing with a Sagittarius with Gemini reverse. Okay, so you may want, the reason why Lovers reverse could be something to do with business. Maybe you went and you had some type of loan, Six of Pentacles, someone gave you some money. It was a stable offer. Maybe you opened up a business. But it's killing you financially. You took a financial hit. It is not coming along. You're neglecting personal relationships with people trying to catch up and get that money back. That 9 is reversed. You are working really hard to get that 9. And that punishment card, you're making decisions to just cut off people and not be very personal. So you are chasing things that are not helping you become a well-rounded, spiritually rounded individual. You are chasing the bag more than you're chasing having deep and meaningful connections with people. That's why you're not ready. Why is the 9 of Pentacles reversed? Or you could be financially, maybe you opened up a business and you're lonely. Maybe you have a lot of money and you have no one to share it with. 9 of Pentacles, you spent so much time building yourself up and now you have nothing. And then, hey, man, you're making the decision. Let's see. Yeah, the Sun. Maybe you wish that you were further along. Maybe you feel like you should have had some things going on. Maybe you're just going to have to work harder for the freedom and the fame and the rewards. 2 of Pentacles, maybe you have a lot on your plate you're trying to juggle. Could be juggling people. 4 of Cups, you're dissatisfied. A lot of things, God was giving you a goblet and you just didn't notice it because you were so focused on everything else around you that wasn't working out. Across from the 5 of Pentacles, your money. Or being lonely. Here you are, King of Pentacles. And again, you have those self-esteem issues where you start to lose your money, Gemini. You start feeling like you don't have what it takes. And you start to question yourself. You feel like you're not enough. That is where your hangman is, your spiritual development, to see and look around and see and measure yourself against your accomplishments and see how far you've come. But you are neglecting yourself and other people. And that's why your lover is reversed. Because you need to focus on everything. 2 things, duality, or lacking in duality. Okay? All right, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. If you feel like this reading resonated for you and you'd like more information, please book a personal reading. I'm doing them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.